Welcome, notification gang. How are we? Welcome to the first season of iRacing recaps. We're just going to run through a few replays. This is the first one. This is my first ever win on iRacing. It was on the oval. Wish I could tell you which oval it was. I do not remember. But it is in the street stock rookies by the looks of things. We're starting in P3. Emmanuel on pole. The pace car is out now. This is my first watch through, so I think it was about 2 months ago now. We will have the date in the description as we go through all our first wins in each series. So there should be a few more of these pumping out shortly after this. The pace car does 2 laps. I'm pretty sure I've left enough time for the intro. Yes, we're about to go green. Don't forget to subscribe and like. So contact before we even get past the start-finish line. The 8 car, which I think is Emmanuel, just a little bit slow off the line there. Logan Marsh has made a pretty good start. He's happy with that. He just wants to go fast there on his rear bar. Lows and highs. Which line should you run? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing when it comes to these ovals. This is a short track. Emmanuel with the move, Logan wide and into me. We pick up our first X of the race, just 2 laps in. But we are up into P2, under threat now. Looks like that might be Brad behind us. Looking large in the mirrors there. Nice little blue car in the bottom left-hand mirror there. That must be Michael. Strength of field 1.2 it says there as we enter lap 3. I believe, I'm not sure how many races I had done in street stocks to get here, but it says I'm a rookie at 2.6, so I'm guessing this is just the second or third race. Still trying to get out of rookies. These ovals are very, very difficult. I'm trying to remember what it was like on these. These cars are extremely loose. I remember struggling a lot to turn in. The turn-ins were really, really difficult. Manuel starting to settle here by the looks of it, but we're not letting him get away as the first back markers appear on the relative just 5 laps into the race. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very long race when the back markers are there. There it is. Is that Logan? He started P3. He's I do remember this now. I think he had slowed down, or in my opinion, he'd slowed down to give us hassle. And this is one of the really, really tough things about iRacing. No such thing as a ghosted car, so if someone upsets you, slow down, wait for them to come around, and you can cause them no end of grief. And this looks to be exactly what Logan is doing here. He's straight on the pace of Emmanuel. Emmanuel, somewhat like myself, being a bit cautious as he makes another contact. That's 2 or 3 laps in a row now. He's run into the wall on the outside. I think I spoiled this race early, result early, but it doesn't look like we're going to quickly get into P1, so this could be interesting. Logan's starting to pull himself away now. He is a lapped car. At 1 second he should be getting blue flags. I would imagine he is not remotely interested in moving out of the way the slightest. Some of those contacts could actually be us there. So Brad, it looks like, is just falling away. He's back to 4 seconds. As I say that, Michael moves into 3rd position. 1.3k there. So we're going to get a solid 81 I rating from this apparently. Emmanuel. A little bit squiff off the apex there. So it looks like Albert is holding some decent pace in front of him there as well. So I'm not sure what happens in Logan's race, but he is pulling away from Emmanuel. So if he just got off his ass after that mistake, he probably could have caught us. It looks like he's going to put in the hard yards of trying to unlap himself. So there is a lot of laps, but it is a really, really short race. The laps come thick and fast just when you think you've concentrated enough. You look down and you realise you're only 15 laps into the race. So Logan looking for a move around the outside of Albert there in front of us. Albert starts a little bit of flickering. That would have put me off as well. Just trying to sit on Emmanuel's rear bar here. push him into a mistake as we form a nice little train now. I want to go fast, tries to go low, high, back to low. He's alongside now. He should get this move done. Hoping Albert sees the blue flags. No, and there it is. There's the spin we try to avoid. Very, very lucky to get through there by the looks of it. Both back markers now behind us. Good news and bad news though, because Logan, I think it was the faster driver, was it? Already forgetting the names. Emmanuel has pulled a nice 1 second gap away now, so it's time to hunt that down. All sideways off the apex. Really, the tyres really do overheat in these cars. As you can see, one sideways turns itself into two sideways moments as the tyres really, really heat up now. Try to compose myself, almost at race half distance. 5 minutes in, fellas. Yes, that's right, 5 minutes in. Does it feel like 5 minutes? Let me know in the comments if it felt like 5 minutes to you. It feels like we're about 5 hours into a 6-hour race for me. So look at Logan once again trying to unlap himself there. He's down at 0.1. I think he's going to try and make a move here. Yes, just pushes us wide. Really nice bloke there, unlapping himself. Top bloke there. I don't really remember, but just watching the replay, I'm seeing red as we try and make a move down the inside, back on him. I don't know if he's flexing or whatever the hell he's doing there, but he's... So another nice little sideways moment. So we re-overtake the back marker. I don't know if that's pace. Ooh, we've got another slow runner down on the apex. Emmanuel's lost his concentration. It's down to 0.7 now. So Logan's still sitting 0.3 behind by the looks of it. Yeah, he's looking big in that left-hand mirror. It's coming down. I think he wants to adjust my rear bar for me. He thinks my rear bar hasn't had enough adjustments. As we try and hunt Emmanuel's rear bar down. Nice little correction off the apex again. Rear tyres warm and loose. So this is a fixed setup. So it's run what you brung. Just click the go for the race. And whatever happens, happens. Another back marker making their way towards us. That looks like it's Otar. Otar in the one car. He's going to be hating life. Looks like he's in P5. We've had a few rage quitters. Looks like there's only 6 blokes left in the race. Nice and thin field. Oh, and there it is. Oh, on the move on Otar. And there goes Emmanuel. That is race ending by the looks of it. Race ending. So 26 laps into the race, we take the lead at the 7-minute mark. Now I can feel the blood pressure rising, the heart rate rising equally. I think Alberto was one of the cleaner drivers. So Emmanuel now, what's that? 7.5 seconds behind. Just keep it steady. Get it to the flag. Take it gentle through all the back markers. No big sideways movement. Try not to give away any free time. Hopefully we're having a look at that on the replay at some stage in the video. Just recording this all live so we get trying to get some of the emotion back in the race. I really didn't remember that. I had a feeling the lead was somewhat gifted. Taken out by a back marker. Worst possible way to go. Let us know of all the times you had a back marker steal a win off you. So Sean goes wide. There it is. We're trying to throw the win away. Trying to avoid these back markers. Very difficult on these tyres. I don't know this, but I assume because the cars have really big sidewalls. Once you unload that sidewall, the car gets really, really wobbly. I don't know if they're radials or cross plies, but they might even run crossplay on Speedway actually, and that is why they get super sideways. Not sure a radial tyre would be any good for this type of racing, but let me know in the comments if you do know. Nine minutes into the race. give or take about a 10-minute race. This might be about a 12-minute race by the looks of it. Winners in the bag. Cannot see P2 on the relative at all. We've got all the rookies behind. Actually, I was going to say we've got all the rookies and all the D-graders behind us, but when you're in first position, you generally have everybody in the race behind you. Nice little fun fact there. 5 laps to go. I think it's about 20 seconds a lap, so we're looking at about a minute 40. Should be in the bag. We should be able to wrap this one up. We should be spraying champagne already. Manual back. Oh, look at that. So that moment has cost us around 2 seconds. He's back down to the 5-second mark. We could probably bleed some of that back, as there's smoke ahead as we come around to the back markers again. That's what's always exciting in rookies. There's always carnage. There's always someone somewhere doing something. Oh, Manuel looks like he's had his own little bit of drama trying to get past a few back markers, pushing that back out to 6.5 seconds. Should be done. 3 laps to go. 1 minute worth of racing left. I can see the stadium is empty. I can see that no one cares because it's rookies. Let us know. Chuck that dancing girl in the comments if you've made it this far. It has been one hell of a race. I know we would have been peaking about 140, 145 here. Laps coming through nice and gently. And is that it? Was that the flag? This is an American game, so they do wave white flags at us. That confuses me. The amount of times I've pulled over after driving past a bloke waving a flag, only to find out there was one more lap to go. It's been done way too many times. So that one must have been the white one. That one is definitely the checkered. And there it is. First ever win on iRacing. I think that was about a month into the game. Not too sure. I didn't really play much. But this was in June, July, month 7, whichever one said. Oh, there we go. Some nice X as we rip the skid to finish the race. The first win. Get rid of all those tyres and some. And thanks for watching. Leave the old thumbs up. And I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, fellas.